Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Gillespie. That new variant strain of COVID-19 has been discovered in Nueces County. We got that word this afternoon from public health officials in a news conference that ended just about an hour ago. We know that the patient is a man in his 60s who recently traveled to the United Kingdom where that new variant was first discovered. Our Ashley Gonzalez is live at the top tonight from City Hall, and she joins us now with details. Ashley, what can you tell us?
That's right, Mike. Here's what we know right now, exactly what you said. The patient is a male in between 60 and 70. He is a male. Like I said, officials say the patient traveled to the UK for a family emergency. The patient is recovering at home, is being overlooked by infectious disease specialist Dr. Aman Chandruni. Health officials say there are only 2 cases of this new strain in Texas, one in Harris County and one here, right here in Nueces County. Stay with 3 News for the latest. Reporting live, Ashley Gonzalez, 3 News.
All right, thank you, Ashley. Now, there are 3 takeaways from today's information. Based on current evidence, the new strain does not cause the illness to be more severe or increase the risk of death due to the coronavirus. It also does not affect how efficient the current vaccines are. However, more studies will be required. Local health experts will be speaking with officials from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention tomorrow, and they should have more information at that time.